The food we eat every day plays a crucial role in determining our health and well-being. It impacts how we feel, how our bodies function, and even how long we live. Some foods nourish us and help us thrive, but many of the products we consume regularly are doing the opposite, silently harming our bodies over time. While these foods may seem harmless or even be marketed as healthy, they can lead to serious health problems in the long run. One of the most dangerous groups of foods to be aware of is highly processed foods. These foods are typically found in fast food chains, pre-packaged meals, and snack food. They are often loaded with artificial ingredients, preservatives, refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and high levels of sodium. Processed foods are low in essential nutrients and can wreak havoc on your metabolism, digestive system, and overall health. Many of these foods contain trans fats, which are particularly harmful. Trans fats are created during the processing of foods, and they raise your LDL, bad cholesterol, while lowering HDL, good cholesterol. This imbalance increases the risk of developing heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular issues. Despite the known dangers of trans fats, many processed foods still contain them, as they extend shelf life and enhance flavor. Another prime example of processed foods is fast food. While convenient, fast food is notoriously high in unhealthy fats, refined carbohydrates, sugar, and sodium. Consider your typical fast food meal: a burger, fries, and a sugary soda. The deep frying process used for many fast food items creates trans fats, which are linked to a higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer. Fast food is often served in large portions, encouraging overeating and excessive calorie intake. Just one meal can contain more than the daily recommended amount of fats, sodium, and sugar, putting a huge strain on your body's health. Furthermore, many fast food items contain hidden sugars, even in savory items like sauces and dressings. These sugars can cause spikes in blood sugar, leading to insulin resistance and weight gain over time. Sugary drinks are another major contributor to poor health. Sodas, energy drinks, and even some fruit juices are packed with sugar, often in the form of high-fructose corn syrup or added sugar. A typical can of soda contains around 40 grams of sugar, which is more than the daily recommended intake for an adult. The excessive sugar intake from sugary drinks can lead to a variety of health issues, including obesity, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. What many people don't realize is that even fruit juices, often marketed as a healthier option, can be just as bad as sodas. While fruit juice does contain some vitamins and minerals, it is stripped of its fiber content, which helps regulate blood sugar levels. As a result, drinking fruit juice regularly can spike your blood sugar and contribute to weight gain. If you want to reap the health benefits of fruit, it's best to consume it in its whole form rather than as juice. Packaged snacks like chips, cookies, crackers, and even granola bars often seem like convenient and harmless snacks, but they can be highly detrimental to your health. These foods are often made with refined grains, which are stripped of their nutrients during processing. Refined grains are quickly converted into sugar in the body, leading to blood sugar spikes and contributing to weight gain and insulin resistance. Packaged snacks are also typically high in unhealthy fats, particularly trans fats and saturated fats, which contribute to inflammation in the body, raise bad cholesterol, and increase the risk of heart disease. Many snack foods also contain high levels of sodium, which can contribute to high blood pressure, kidney damage, and an increased risk of heart disease. The convenience and addictive nature of these snacks make them difficult to resist, but they provide little to no nutritional value and are filled with empty calories. Granola bars and protein bars are often seen as a healthier alternative to traditional snacks, but many of these bars are loaded with sugar, preservatives, and artificial sweeteners. Although marketed as a quick, nutritious option, these bars often contain refined carbohydrates and are low in fiber, causing blood sugar levels to rise and fall quickly, leading to cravings and overeating. Some protein bars are also highly processed and contain additives like palm oil, corn syrup, and synthetic flavorings which are far from healthy. Even the natural or organic protein bars can contain hidden sugars and unhealthy fat. When choosing a snack, it's better to opt for whole foods like fresh fruit, nuts, or seeds, which provide natural sugars, healthy fats, and protein without the added chemicals and sugars. In addition to processed foods, dairy products have also raised concerns in recent years. While dairy has been a staple in many diets for centuries, research suggests that full-fat dairy products, such as cheese, milk, and butter, can be harmful to health when consumed in excess. These products are high in saturated fats, which can raise cholesterol levels and contribute to heart disease. For those who are lactose intolerant, consuming dairy can lead to digestive discomfort, such as bloating, gas, and diarrhea. Even for individuals who are not lactose intolerant, there is evidence to suggest that high dairy consumption can increase the risk of acne, inflammation, and possibly even certain types of cancer. For people looking to improve their health, it may be worth reducing dairy intake and opting for plant-based alternatives like almond or oat milk, which contain healthy fats and are typically lower in calories and sugar. Another dangerous food category is processed meat. Sausages, hot dogs, bacon, and deli meats are commonly consumed, but these foods are packed with preservatives, such as nitrates and nitrites, which are linked to a higher risk of cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. Processed meats are also high in sodium and unhealthy fats, both of which can raise blood pressure and contribute to heart disease. In addition, studies show that people who consume processed meats regularly are at an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes, along with obesity and other metabolic issues. While lean cuts of red meat can be part of a healthy diet, processed meats should be avoided whenever possible. Finally, we should address white bread and other refined grain products. White bread is made from refined flour, which has been stripped of its nutrients and fiber. As a result, white bread is digested quickly, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. Consuming too much white bread can contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, and an increased risk of diabetes. Refined grains also lack the essential vitamins and minerals found in whole grains, such as fiber, which is important for maintaining digestive health. To make healthier choices, switch to whole grain options like whole wheat bread, quinoa, or oats, which contain more fiber, vitamins, and minerals. In the modern world, it's easy to overlook how some foods can slowly harm our health, especially when they're marketed as quick fixes or healthy options. As we continue to explore the foods that contribute to our deteriorating health, it becomes clear that many common products are not only lacking nutritional value but actively increasing our risk for serious conditions like heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and even cancer. This is why it's crucial to be aware of what we are consuming on a daily basis. One of the most significant culprits in the modern diet is artificial sweeteners. These sugar substitutes are commonly found in diet sodas, sugar-free snacks, and other low-calorie products. At first glance, they might seem like a good alternative to sugar, lower in calories and potentially better for weight control. However, recent studies have shown that artificial sweeteners can actually disrupt your metabolism and increase cravings for sweet foods, leading to overeating. Furthermore, certain artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose have been linked to various health issues, including headaches, digestive discomfort, and even an increased risk of certain diseases like cancer. Even though artificial sweeteners don't contain calories, they can trick the brain into craving more sweetness, making it harder to resist sugary food. Some research suggests that artificial sweeteners can mess with the body's natural hunger cues, leading to increased food intake and potential weight gain over time. Despite their claims of being safe, these sweeteners are far from the solution for those looking to maintain a healthy diet. Natural alternatives like stevia or honey are a better choice for those looking to reduce sugar intake without the harmful side effects of artificial sweeteners. Next on the list are microwave meals and pre-packaged frozen food. These might seem convenient for busy individuals, but they come with a host of issues. While they may offer ease and speed, these meals are often packed with unhealthy fats, sodium, preservatives, and artificial flavorings. They're low in essential nutrients and fiber, leading to poor digestion and an imbalance in your body's nutrient intake. The excessive use of sodium in microwave meals is especially concerning, as it can lead to high blood pressure, kidney damage, and other serious cardiovascular issues. The high levels of trans fats in many frozen meals also contribute to inflammation, high cholesterol, and an increased risk of heart disease. Additionally, many of these meals are made with refined grains, which lack the fiber and nutrients found in whole grains. As a result, these meals can cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, leaving you feeling sluggish and fatigued. Though microwave meals might be a quick solution, they are not a healthy choice for long-term health. Fresh, whole foods are always a better option for nourishing your body. Another food category that deserves attention is refined oils. Many cooking oils, such as vegetable oil, canola oil, and corn oil, are highly processed and can have a negative impact on your health. These oils are often extracted using chemical processes and high heat, which can destroy the natural nutrients in the oil. Additionally, refined oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed in excess, can lead to inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is linked to a variety of health issues, including arthritis, heart disease, and even cancer. Instead of using refined oils, consider switching to healthier options like olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil. These oils are rich in healthy fats that support heart health, reduce inflammation, and help maintain healthy cholesterol levels. They are minimally processed, meaning they retain more of their natural nutrients and antioxidants. By making simple swaps in your cooking oils, you can significantly improve your overall health and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Then, there are instant noodles and other similar convenience foods, which are often seen as a quick, inexpensive meal option. While they may seem like a harmless snack, they are packed with preservatives, unhealthy fats, and sodium, all of which can have negative effects on your health. The high sodium content in instant noodles is particularly concerning, as it can contribute to high blood pressure, kidney problems, and an increased risk of stroke. These meals are also low in protein and essential nutrients, which means they do little to support your body's need. In addition to the health risks, the unhealthy fats in instant noodles, particularly trans fats, contribute to weight gain and heart disease. Consuming these foods regularly can lead to poor nutrition and increase your risk of developing obesity and other metabolic issues. Although instant noodles are convenient, they are not a nutritious option. If you're looking for a quick meal, consider making your own version of instant noodles with whole ingredients like vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, which are far healthier. Next, we need to talk about canned foods, which may seem like a convenient option for storing food for long periods of time, but they often come with hidden health risks. Many canned foods, such as soups, vegetables, and beans, contain high levels of sodium and preservatives to extend their shelf life. The excessive sodium in canned foods is one of the biggest concerns, as it can contribute to high blood pressure, kidney problems, and cardiovascular diseases. In addition to the high sodium content, many canned foods are stored in cans lined with bisphenol A (BPA), a chemical that has been linked to hormonal imbalances, fertility problems, and an increased risk of cancer. Although BPA-free cans are becoming more common, many still contain other harmful chemicals that can leach into the food. If possible, it's better to opt for fresh, frozen, or glass-jarred versions of these foods to avoid harmful chemicals and excessive sodium. One more food to be cautious of is store-bought salad dressings. These dressings are often packed with added sugars, preservatives, and unhealthy fats like vegetable oil and high-fructose corn syrup. What is supposed to be a healthy salad can quickly turn into a calorie-dense, sugar-laden dish simply by adding a store-bought dressing. The high sugar and fat content in these dressings can lead to weight gain, insulin resistance, and digestive issues. Instead of using store-bought dressings, consider making your own at home with healthier ingredients like olive oil, vinegar, mustard, and fresh herbs. Not only will this give you more control over what goes into your food, but it will also provide you with healthier fats, antioxidants, and fewer artificial ingredients. The more we dive into the foods that are slowly sabotaging our health, the more apparent it becomes how deeply ingrained unhealthy options are in our everyday diet. While it may seem convenient to pick up prepackaged meals, sugary snacks, or indulgent desserts, these foods are causing long-term harm that we often don't feel immediately. It's not just about the occasional treat, but the cumulative effect of making unhealthy food choices every day. Understanding the dangers of these foods and how they impact our health is crucial in making better decisions for our bodies. One more category of food that's often overlooked for its harmful effects is sugary cereals. Many breakfast cereals are marketed as healthy or fortified with vitamins, but when you take a closer look at the ingredients, they are often loaded with refined sugars and artificial additives. Even cereals that claim to be low in sugar can still contain large amounts of hidden sugars. The high sugar content causes rapid spikes in blood glucose, leading to energy crashes, increased cravings, and weight gain. Excessive sugar consumption from cereals over time can increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes, obesity, and heart disease. To make matters worse, many cereals are made with refined grains, which are low in fiber and nutrients, contributing to digestive issues and poor satiety. They leave you feeling hungry soon after eating, which can lead to overeating later in the day. Instead of sugary cereals, opt for whole grain options like oatmeal, which provide sustained energy, fiber, and important nutrients to support digestion and overall health. Frozen desserts like ice cream, frozen cakes, and popsicles are another treat that may seem harmless but are packed with sugars, unhealthy fats, and additives that should be avoided. Many of these frozen desserts are made with high fructose corn syrup, artificial flavorings, and preservatives to increase shelf life and enhance taste. The saturated fats in these desserts contribute to an increased risk of heart disease, while the added sugars lead to insulin resistance and weight gain. Eating frozen desserts regularly can contribute to the development of metabolic syndrome, a cluster of risk factors that increase the likelihood of heart disease and diabetes. Even if you opt for a light or sugar-free frozen dessert, the artificial sweeteners and chemicals used to replace sugar can still have negative effects on your health. Many artificial sweeteners, like aspartame and sucralose, are linked to digestive issues and may increase cravings for sweet foods, causing you to overeat and disrupt your body's natural hunger signals. Instead of indulging in frozen desserts, try making your own healthy versions at home using natural sweeteners like stevia or maple syrup, combined with fresh fruit, yogurt, or nut. Canned soups and ready-to-eat meals are another category of foods that many people rely on for convenience but are actually doing more harm than good. Canned soups, in particular, are often packed with excessive sodium, which can lead to high blood pressure and increase the risk of stroke and heart disease. Just one serving of canned soup can contain more than 1,000 milligrams of sodium, which is half of the recommended daily limit for sodium intake. Many canned soups also contain preservatives, artificial flavorings, and low-quality oils that can contribute to inflammation in the body and disrupt digestion. In addition to the high sodium and unhealthy fats, canned soups typically lack essential vitamins and minerals, making them an inferior choice compared to homemade or fresh soup. Preparing your own soup at home using fresh, whole ingredients like vegetables, lean protein, and healthy fats not only provides more nutrients but also helps you avoid the harmful additives and preservatives found in canned products. The food industry often promotes products that seem convenient and easy, but these are often the most harmful for our health. The rise of prepackaged meals and snacks has made it easier than ever to consume foods that are low in nutritional value and high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and sodium. These foods may save time, but they come at the expense of your long-term health. Even frozen pizzas are a prime example of how convenience often comes with a hidden cost. While they seem like a quick dinner solution, frozen pizzas are often made with refined flour, processed meats, and artificial flavorings, all of which can have negative effects on your health. The high levels of sodium, unhealthy fats, and preservatives in frozen pizzas can contribute to weight gain, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Many store-bought frozen pizzas also contain added sugar in the crust and sauce, which adds to the already high sugar load, further contributing to insulin resistance and metabolic dysfunction. Additionally, many frozen pizzas use cheap cheese made from processed dairy, which is often full of preservatives and unhealthy fats. Rather than relying on frozen pizzas, consider making your own healthier pizza at home with whole grain crust, fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and homemade sauces to control the ingredients and reduce harmful additives. One of the most dangerous foods that many people consume without realizing the harm it causes is microwave popcorn. While microwave popcorn is a popular snack, it often contains artificial butter flavoring and other harmful additives, including perfluorooctanoic acid (PFOA), which has been linked to liver damage, infertility, and even certain cancers. In addition to the harmful chemicals, many brands of microwave popcorn are also loaded with unhealthy fats, particularly trans fats, which are linked to heart disease, inflammation, and high cholesterol. Even though microwave popcorn may seem like a convenient snack, the risks associated with its consumption far outweigh the convenience. Opt for air-popped popcorn, which is made without the harmful additives and unhealthy fats found in the microwave variety. You can even make your own flavored popcorn at home with healthy oils, herbs, and spices to create a tasty and nutritious snack. To improve your health, the first step is avoiding processed foods like fast food, sugary snacks, and prepackaged meals. Instead, choose whole foods such as fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. These foods are packed with essential nutrients and fiber that support overall well-being. Cooking at home is a great way to control what goes into your meals. Use healthy oils like olive oil or avocado oil and add fresh herbs for flavor. Homemade meals are fresher and free from harmful preservatives. Always read labels carefully when shopping. Many products hide added sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients. Opt for items with simple, recognizable ingredients and avoid those with long lists of chemicals. Incorporate plant-based foods such as beans, nuts, and leafy greens into your diet. These foods are nutrient-dense and can reduce the intake of harmful ingredients. Lastly, stay hydrated with water instead of sugary drinks. Adding fresh fruits or herbs to water can make it more enjoyable, encouraging more consumption. By making these small changes, you can greatly improve your health and well-being. Simple, mindful choices today can lead to a healthier future. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more videos about your precious health.